Hi everyone, this will be daily video 21, end of the third week, and we are playing a German tournament. I'm playing with Julius Linde, who is a jack now. We play with Illy W and the robot, so Willy turned around, and the thing is he will do this analysis later, so I might try to film it, but it was a little confusing last time, so maybe I can do it somehow with headphones or so that it's not completely so that I can translate and it's not like very loud. We're playing Polish club and yeah, let's see. One spade. I don't have enough to double, although yeah, you could try to argue it, but that I'm a pass hand and everything, but it's still a garbage hand, so one spade. Let's see if Julius can reopen with one on trump. He can. You could try two clubs, but actually I'm not sure if it's natural, so maybe it is natural. But I guess Willie will do something. Two spades. Push them up one level, which is nice. And I guess a diamond seems okay. Let's just go for it. We play third and fifth. Julius plays the 9 and West has ace king jack. And we play Lavintal discard, so I can show a heart value by big diamond. Yeah, so West has 6 spades. And Julius is playing it safe. I'm not sure actually if we are playing Lavintal. Maybe we're just playing natural leads. But yeah, I have to ask him after. Because I have this really old convention card that is actually full of mistakes. Queen of diamonds definitely not. So West has 4 diamonds. Sorry, 3 diamonds, 6. It's a bit busy. No, he had 4 diamonds. Yeah, I just thought. Normally you don't bid 2 spades. You would bid, and of course it's pairs. Yeah, he could have just made it himself. Just play the diamonds from top. So that was also part of it. He can just take 2 rounds of spades and then rough the diamond in dummy. So I don't know. Okay, let's see. Well, I have Jack 10-9. I might as well use it. I should have watched Julius's signal, I guess. Yeah, that's the thing. Like normally with 6-4, you don't want to just bid your major again. Sorry, you would want to do it, but clearly, often it leads me astray as defender. Okay, so they're in some kind of a 4 forfeit or maybe even 5-4. And we agreed to some kind of a suit preference, but the 7 is not very clear. But the club looks like something that should be played at some point, I think, from this side. So, although it's not clear where the club can go, so maybe it was a little too early. He led the 3, so does it mean that he has the king? But if he has the king, why did West play the ace? It's all a little confusing. Okay, West had literally nothing in hearts. Very interesting. This 4 of... Okay, so actually Julius had the 3 and the 2, so... Okay, I think West is just looking for the claim button, but... Maybe he wants to play it out. Yeah, wants to play it out. No shame in that. Actually, there is a rule against it, but nobody. Am I the only one who gives a damn about the rules? And the answer is yes, I am. You are playing a robot tournament, you can claim here. Yep. That's a very confusing way of playing. 1 heart, and I think I will just bid 3 hearts. It just shows not invitational. Robot bids 4 spades. Let's see what the robot can do and what we can do. Okay, Julius saves, very good. The robot has 15 points. My alert meant not invitational. Okay, well, it's definitely a hand. They have 10 spades, and I was gonna say we even have a small chance of making, but we don't. We're always losing a diamond, a heart, and a spade at least, and maybe more. So now I guess a spade, rough, and a heart up. And those diamonds normally can be played from your hand as well. Yeah, diamond, yeah. No, I think that, I mean, that's more careful the way he's playing it. It's not... You want to get the robots on lead, that's also true. Yeah, they were all very flat, but still just minus 100, not too bad. And they're making how many tricks? Well, okay, there's a club rough on lead. If I can figure it out. I mean, if Julius doubles, then well, it's actually not a Leitner double. It's not so easy. Yeah. So I would have just led a heart instead. But let's say we don't have that, then they lose uh, a heart and a diamond, right? So 5 spades makes, but uh, yeah, this one. You know what? I'm gonna say it's the first board. I was setting up the recording. It's not my fault. Okay. And that there is 15 boards to go. Sorry. Well, 14 boards after that. A bunch of people. Yeah, a bunch of people made. A bunch of people made +1. Some people went down. Some people went down 2. 2 clubs west, or some kind of a misunderstanding. Yeah. You have everything here. So. Well, I think I'll pause the recording and ask him. Welcome back. We scored okay, but yeah, we still have some ways to go. So the 5 heart was a good one. 4 heart down one was kind of average, and the 2 spades +2. Yeah, but there I discarded a diamond very very early on. So I was gonna always have a problem. I need to rebid 1 on trump with this, which just shows. I mean, normally 1 diamond is unbalanced, but yeah, here I don't really have anything special what I can do. And let's say when you have 5 diamonds and 2 clubs, then it's really weird to open 1 club anyway. So 5 3 3 2. Yeah. Let's see. What else happened there? Some people went down in 6 spades. Very interesting. 4 spades. That you found the lead is not so crazy, especially if your partner didn't open anything. How do you go down? Was it a misclick? Was it a misclick that played the queen? I don't know. Very confusing. And down 2 even. I mean, down 1 I can understand, but down 2? Yeah, that's just not the standard declaring line. Let's put it that way. I'm gonna get some coffee, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back. Just a sec. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Okay, 1 on trump. I have enough to invite, so let's just try 2 clubs, and then if he bids two diamonds, then actually pass is kind of interesting, but I guess I will bid 2 on trump anyway. Yeah, so this is my system. Oh wow, okay, 2 spades. Well, yeah, it's just a nice hand. It can easily be that we're going down, but I don't really like 3 spades. It's like, what is it even? Yeah, I have a 5-4, and we found a 4-4 fit in my side suit, so. And Julius will declare, so that's all positives. He has kind of a maximum. He would have probably accepted ace king ace and king queen, so all his suits have useful texture. not too much help in diamonds, but yeah. You can see it's kind of standard technique to play on your side suit first. So diamonds. Although in this case, yeah, it's you also want to get to dummy. And maybe not with a hard drop that early. A very interesting way of playing. Yeah, he just wants to get there with a club rough. Yeah, that's the point, I guess. Yeah. I think Jurek is somebody who I marked as like to follow because I think we have somehow a very high compatibility. But I think that was, I don't know. Anyway, you get off with the queen. You have enough tricks now. Off with the queen and then try the finesse and either +1 or just made. Unless spades are behaving very, very badly, but need to rough high again and oh, it's actually a little complicated now, right? So I guess the best thing you can do, well, maybe he has some information about who has the last diamond. Let's see. But now he can play a diamond through south again, and I think that helps. Oh boy, it didn't work. Huh. So maybe my bidding was a little too aggressive? It's brutal. One heart. So you can see we have it's a limited system up to so up to 17. I have a decent hand, but if my partner is bidding preemptively and we're missing 4 key cards, then I think we're good. If Jurek now bids 4 spades, then I have a problem. Well, I think it's not much of a problem. If he bids, I think I have to bid 5 because I have 6 trumps, and we're playing match points, and I think 5 hearts should be a favorite to make. Like he is not bidding on he's not bidding on nothing. He's not bidding 4 hearts on nothing. So I'm just kind of at imps. It's a much more interesting problem, I think. But imps, I think I double. But some of these hands where at pair 0. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's. I mean, he does have something, of course. It's just that unfortunately it's the wrong stuff. North knew his customer. Missing 2 aces. Missing too many aces. It was a flat hand, of course, but match points, I don't know. Yeah, but none of this will ever work. I played Jurek for the ace somehow, but there's no reason why it should be there. 200. Yeah, I should have just played on spades. Just play on spades and see what happens. I mean, probably was really way too fast. Yeah, if I start playing spades, Yura gets in and plays a club through anyway, yeah. And then 5 diamonds. Well, the thing is, so we take a heart, and now if we must find the spade switch, right? 1. Otherwise, it's just 2 tricks, yeah. Ace of hearts, then we have to find the spade switch. Oh, very brutal. But probably it's a bad board, right? Yeah. Yeah, 5 on 5. Yeah, you shouldn't do it too much. 5 over 4 is often a good idea, but 5 over 5 is a little too much. Uh, Ace of hearts, and now I guess, yeah, Julius would just play a high heart, and now I can switch to a spade. And we get the spade trick. We have no option, no choice. Well, let's pause. Welcome back, and yeah, this was pretty bad. We are struggling a little. This was a little aggressive from me, but I think understandable. Most people weren't in game, so well, no, they made actually somehow. Yes, I think they somehow made it. Why don't you just explain what it is? Anyway. Multi at least 5 and okay, it's not very clear, but let's just bid 4 hearts. It's slightly like an underbid maybe, but it makes the bidding easier. So what it says, multi at least 5 and further another 4 max. So it's kind of a broken explanation, but I think we can handle it. Yeah, so I guess South has done spades and clubs. And we'll be able... Well, actually the cute way of playing it is dummy reversal, right? Just roughing 2 clubs in my hand. Well, roughing 3 clubs in my hand even. Yes, I think I can do that. Let's see. Rough, ace of diamonds, rough, spade rough, another club, but yeah, I mean I can just draw trump, I think, at least 2 rounds for sure, and later we can think about it. Yeah, this is technically not how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to round the 8, but in this case it doesn't make a difference. Let's see. Okay, maybe scratch the dummy reversal. How about that? Ace of spades, spade rough. Club rough, spade rough. Okay, I was just ace of spades. Spade rough. Yeah, exactly. club ruff, spade ruff, and then with a club ruff and ace of hearts. Yeah. So South had a stiff heart, which means that probably South has two or three diamonds. So diamonds will probably split. But yeah, Slam was very good, but yeah, it's just a kind of thing where you're happy that you kind of explained your hand to a reasonable degree, and then you're in a good contract, a good game contract. Of course, in this case, even if the Heart King is offside, where Slam is still good, but I think over a preempt, just finding these solid games is better than looking for some weirdo slams. So this is just general bias I have, but it's pretty common, and I think it's a good reflex to have. On club, I wrote 0-7 any or 8-11 with. Well, UF means minor, but it could also be minors, and in this case, this actually helps me. And I'm trying to be like super careful with the explanations, because I think I mentioned on that I don't like kind of the attitude of people playing slightly uncommon systems, how they just refuse to explain properly. 5-7 with a four spades. Now Julius would automatically pass with a weak no trump, so actually I knew that he's strong, but I would have figured out that he's strong if he bids over two spades anyway, so I can kind of talk about this. Let's see. A bunch of 7-10s. Somebody was in four spades. This goes to show that you shouldn't always bid four spades over four hearts, even though it's usually a good idea. So I had a 19 count with spades and diamonds. And basically I pass one spade with 0-5 or so. 0-4. Or maybe 0-5 without a fit. There is a little danger if he now bids one spade and I have maybe like 5-ish with 3, because with 3 I have a hard time. But yeah, that's just the way it is. You have no free lunch, so. But I like this line, line of bidding, like bidding sequence to describe it. Just bid just one spade over one diamond, and it'd be that. No, they played spades high for us. Sorry, hearts high for us, although in this case diamonds are also probably high. So you can just draw the last trump. I think there is still one more trump, the jack, I guess, if you didn't play low to the 10. And then we are just fine. So he could have, for example, bid like 3 diamonds or so over it. That shows kind of 5-4 or 5-5 or 4-5 even, and a strong hand, and then maybe we find something. But it's a little hard, and I mean slam wasn't good anyway. So, well, no, slam was definitely not good. I'm just thinking in general. Slam can be sometimes good if he's like very strong. But I somehow have a bad day for streaming right now. Like I feel like I make a little less sense than average. But that's just the way it works. If you are recording daily videos, then sometimes you have bad days at the office. Let's bid 1 spade first. And then bid 2 hearts next. Pass is undiscussed, but you could play pass there as for penalties, so I didn't want to risk it. If North not bids 2 diamonds, I'll bid 2 hearts, and then Julius can pick. I have a 6 count, right? So I mean, North is clearly pretty strong, but I have 6. I have a decent hand, 2 kings. I'm not really afraid that much. Well, we'll see. Julius did double. It was a reopening double, so it was a balancing double. It doesn't quite promise the same strength as a normal double, but we have to see. Yeah, I mean, if I had to guess who has the preponderance of points, I would guess it's probably about break even. Johan is clearly very weak, and then I mean, then let's say that Johan has 2 points, and then, well, I mean, we'll see now. 6, and he has 13. Yeah, so they have 21, and we have and we have 21, and we have 19, and they're going for the 200. And we gotta see what will happen. North took a while to double. It's not very clear who has a heart length. I don't think North has 4 hearts. That's a little uncommon. Let's see. Could be a very tough hand. So North for now shows ace king of diamonds. I guess 7. I'm very reluctant to play south for any ace, so I wouldn't really play, but maybe I could play south for the spade jack, so lead a spade off dummy and then play 1 back. Basically I'm playing North for the doubleton ace, or it can also be third ace but without the jack. Club king. What's kind of standard here is ducking a heart early, so that later on I can check. I can check easier who has what, right? I still don't think that North has 4 hearts, right? Just take the king. Maybe duck a heart early. So thought a bit before playing the 9. Very interesting. Well, let's take it and play on spades instead. What do you think? King, Queen, 10 are still out. Yeah, let's try it this way. I'm not sure. Ah, are you kidding me? Okay, it's 4 spades. 7-4. And he switched to the stiff queen also. A very, yeah, overall, well, not stiff, doubleton, I guess. The heck? Stiff queen of clubs? Should have just played a heart. Yeah, like I said, it was a little unlikely to be 4-1. I don't know. Ugh. And I'm still losing then. Well, depends what he plays now. But I think he only has diamonds now, right? Isn't that correct? Even if he has some heart. Yeah, he has to play a diamond. And now I get at least I get rid of one of these stupid losers. Okay, yeah, I don't know what this was. Very confusing overall. Down 2, it could have gone out for down 1, I think, but even that's probably. Yeah, it wasn't really on my radar. It was just a bit unclear, but I think in these situations you can try to like talk to them and ask them, but usually they don't really know. Yeah. Let me just check. I mean, that one is easy. I mean, I can always just play ace of hearts on another. Played high-low from 3. I mean, nobody actually does that, except, yeah, I mean, I guess it's some old-timey stuff. And now I can just play back a heart and or after the king of spades. But yeah, I mean, I was kind of trying to make, which is maybe a little too much, but I mean, that 200 or 500 is almost the same, as you can see here. Yeah, not our tournament overall, but what can you do? There's always next time. Yeah, that's. I'll just come back in a bit. Yeah, that was a flat 0. I mean, but we knew that already. 70 for that 4 plus 3, and then kind of 50 for that 4 spades just made. I don't know. It's a decent hand. I really don't know. I mean, it was obvious that he had a strong hand, but I don't know. Double. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass. I don't. We don't have an agreement what to do over the double, so I just prefer to pass. Normally I would like to bid like maybe 2 clubs with it or so, but yeah, we'll see. Now I know that he has 5 diamonds, so I'm gonna pass first. He could even have 6. I didn't want to risk. Yeah, so maybe 2 clubs is an idea, and over 2 diamonds to bid 2 hearts. Doesn't come up that often. Down to double. Okay, let's try to concentrate. Well, I can't concentrate. I'm dummy, so. He got the club rough in, that's pretty nice. And now I guess. I can just play 2 rounds of diamonds and then a spade, and are we even making? We're even making, right? I think I saw a diamond. I was a little distracted, but I saw some diamond played. I think there's only 1 more trump left. If I'm wrong, then don't send me that hate mail. Just no, he's making +1. There were 2 rounds of trump somehow. How did he claim? He's really the diamond 7 high? Yeah, actually a very simple way you can do it is redouble shows clubs or diamonds, and 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, and so on is always just system on. So you just ignore the double and play on. Yeah, Julius misclaimed, so I think we're both a little, I don't know how to explain. Yeah, this is in our system. And 3 clubs shows minimum. 3 diamonds shows a non-minimum but nothing to show, and otherwise you can show shortness or length. And so he shows some interest, but nothing to show. I mean, I also kind of have a minimum-ish hand, so maybe I just show a little extras, but yeah, I don't have a shortness or a length, so I could also just bid 3 hearts, but then 4 hearts would be kind of uh, just like a warning sign. Yeah, I know, but I have a pretty weak hand, so. And it's a slam on 2 finesses. It's a 25% slam. I actually really like this. No, I'm going crazy. Yeah. Oh, actually, it's good that I didn't show, and then I didn't bid 3 hearts, because 3 hearts would have been shortness in clubs. Yeah, 3 hearts is shortness in clubs. 3 spades is shortness in diamonds. 3 no trump is shortness in. Did I say it correctly? 3 hearts with those short clubs. 3 diamond. Sorry, 3 spades short. Diamonds 3 no trump is short spades. And from him it would have been the same, instead of 3 diamonds. And yeah, as usual, once Julius starts to declare, then suddenly our results improve a lot. And this is, I mean, it's mostly meant as a joke, but it's also like, if you have 2 relatively, and I mean just the principle, not necessarily about me or him. It's just like 2 good players playing on defense together. We have a lot of misunderstandings or a lot of kind of like inaccuracies. But if in bidding they usually somehow find some kind of contract, and then one of them starts to play, then that will be quite good for the partnership, if that makes sense. +1, okay. Oh. Too hard. Yeah, I mean, it's. I hope it wasn't out of tempo. I was just watching something else, some cat videos, and we're gonna miss 2 diamonds, a club, and a spade. +1. Could get a club discard on spades. With a lot of luck. Now, I guess you play low quickly in case East has something like Ace Jack or Ace 10. Didn't fall for it though. You know, unless this gets roughed, we have the rest. I guess cleanest is to rough that diamond now and then claim. In real life, you would claim by saying that you're gonna play trump, trump, trump. Just doing it for the fans. So yeah, this should be a good round. Okay, let's just pause and come back. Welcome back. I thought we might be at 50, but we're not there yet. One diamond. It's not a maximum, but I think with a 6 card suit and 11, you should always just open pretty much any texture. Let's see if we can get back to 50. It would be very nice. This 2 heart plus 1 was apparently bad for us. Ah, because they took all the tricks basically, right? Yeah. So I think this is just a normal double. I don't think so. We sometimes played it as hearts, but I don't think we agreed to it now. I will just pass here. I don't really want to rebid 2 diamonds. And if Julius doubles, then I think I'll pass and lead the diamond. And hope that he has some help, and then I can just set up diamonds with all my entries. Let's see. Yeah, East has. It's one of those doubles. Yeah, with hearts, they probably missed a heart fit here, but that's the way it is. That's what you do when you. Okay, let's see if Julius still has a diamond. Would be nice. Should have ace queen. Wow. Oh, that's nice. Ideally, Julius would get in and lead another diamond, but maybe it doesn't work. Do you have another diamond? Well, if he doesn't play a diamond, I'm just gonna assume that he had only 2, giving West 5. 5 spades, 3 hearts. Sorry, 5 diamonds, 3 hearts. Probably 5, 3, 3, 2 in some order. I played a low club there, which in principle would mean that I liked the lead, but okay, I can clear diamonds now. It will be 6, so it was 6, 1, 2, 4. Yeah, let's just clear it. And I can show maybe a heart entry with a low diamond, but if that helps. I don't know. I know it was, sorry, it's, so West has West has 4 diamonds, 4 clubs. Yeah, something like that. Well, okay, we have the 200, so that's at least something. But now, yeah, everything is just gonna be high because West has the queen of clubs. Um, $200, always good at match points. Julius had 4 hearts, which is not something that I expected, but yeah, I think it's fine. Of course. Yeah, West should duck that queen, right? And then the whole hand becomes very interesting. I think still somehow... yeah, it just makes... Yeah. Yeah. I can also pull the double to 2 diamonds, but I thought with those 2 entries and hoping for some help in partner's hand, I was hoping that it would work, but... So that's the kind of specialty of Polish club, that one club is, one heart is played as, okay, 1 spade, okay, 6 plus, yeah, what do you do here? 2 diamonds is game forcing. And then I can just bid 3 spades or so. He should bid like, I don't know, but maybe I'm torturing him a bit, because we have this system that's like... Well, I don't know, but I'm gonna bid 4 spades because I have a very bad hand for a game force, so I don't even have a proper game force. Could have bid 2 clubs and then 2 spades, showing an invite. I should have just invited, I think. Just 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, and then 2 spades. I don't even know why I forced the game. It's a bad 12. Okay, so since he's thinking, and again, since he's not passing, so if he passes, then he passes. If he doesn't pass, then it means he has the strong hand. He has a strong hand with spades. But he bid his spades again. So 4 or 5 spades. And I showed, okay, yeah, so he has the strong hand. He's asking for aces. And 1 or 4, it's very important. I have the king of spades. That's a key card. And I know that everybody knows this, but I somehow always mess up ace asking. I'm really the absolute worst in it. Okay, so he's just going for slam. I mean, he knows that I have kind of 12 plus, and now suddenly I feel much better about my hand, because if he has a strong hand, then all these kings and queens are suddenly much better than in a simple game forcing auction. Yeah, it's good. He will have a club discard on hearts. Yeah. The only problem can be a bad hand, a club ruff or a heart ruff now. Okay, they're just played back a spade, so I guess he will take that club ruff, but... Okay, this should be a good one, because some people always miss slam. No exceptions. So I think both of these are good. And yeah, let's see. Yeah, it's about 50-50, a little more. moment. One spade. I can even try to pass this. Maybe one more trump. What's this thinking? I'll just bid one more trump. Or pass. Yeah, let's bid one more trump. Let's try to keep it rational. I have a nice hand, so maybe we miss game, but I'm happy to play it in 2 spades plus 2 match points. And he has, yeah, kind of a narrow invite, and then suddenly we miss game, but it's just the way it is. We're playing match points. I could have upgraded to 1-0 trump with ace jack. So I mean, the fact that you have jacks is not good, but the fact that those jacks that you have are next to the aces, that's good. On the other hand, the diamond suit was pretty bad, and I also don't want to be this guy, you know, that guy who always finds a reason to upgrade for whatever stupid, like, oh yeah, but did you see that club 7 was next to the club 8? And I mean, like, I also want to have this reputation of more or less being kind of a down the middle person. Maybe it's too late for that, but yeah, what can you do? He's gonna ruff a heart in dummy and somehow just plays club and club. Preparing some club ruff as well. Yeah, Julius can play these hands in his sleep, which is good because I'm kind of sleeping now. Let's just see what transpires here. Club, and then West is put into an awkward spot. Yeah, you needed to be a little bit on it to make 4. So I think in cases like that, it's very nice to be in 2, and just it's more or less like a free roll. Like if you take the 10 tricks, you're good, unless you really think that everybody is in it. What was this? Gotta be good. Yeah, mostly it's good. Okay, I'm gonna pause it, come back if I see the results, and then I think I will just have a completely new video and maybe upload it tomorrow for tomorrow's video with the analysis. I hope that's not cheating, but I mean, it's a little demanding this schedule, so I think I'm gonna do that. And this video is already an hour and 5 minutes, so. Okay, unfortunately I messed up, I closed that window, but basically we finished with 51.7. So, and now I need to try to set up the recording of this lesson. So I will go and worry about that. Yeah, see you tomorrow.